Hi, I am Monique, destination wedding photographer based here in Cancun, Riviera Maya, and Tulum. And I am in Rosewood Mayakoba today, and I'm overly excited because we have Vanessa Jaimes on board with us. She is a luxury floral designer, and we'll be talking about all the general information you need to know when you hire a floral designer. Okay, I have a good one for you. Roses are red, violets are blue. Vanessa Jaimes, Floral Design, is here for you. Hey! Hi, Vanessa! Oh my God! I just have to tell you guys, Vanessa Jaimes, Floral Designer, is here with us today, and I'm overly excited because we go way back. I mean, way back.
I know,
right?
I know, yeah.
I think it's been more than a decade that,
yeah,
that we've been together.
actually, yeah, 11 years.
More,
now.
probably.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, we're getting old. We're getting old. So I'm really happy and excited to have her here today in Sail the Veil, especially here in Rosewood, which is like your second home.
I know. I love to be here.
You have to get married here.
Yeah.
What are you waiting for?
Once you came to Rosewood, they take you to your room on this boat.
Oh my
So
God,
it's
this
magical.
is so romantic.
It is very romantic. For your guest, it's perfect.
We love it.
It is one of my favorites.
I know. She is a luxury wedding floral designer, and she's incredible, and I am over the moon excited that she's here with us today, and we're going to talk about something really important.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Something that's totally you.
Wedding
you.
flowers, wedding flowers.
Wedding flowers. So we're going to talk about the most important information you should ask or you should know when you hire your floral designer.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's get the ball rolling and let's get ready to rock. Okay, here we go. We're going to start off. Write it down. How much time in advance should you hire your floral designer for your wedding?
I recommend you a year in advance.
Okay.
No more than that. I actually take weddings with 10 to 11 months in advance.
Okay.
First, because flower prices change every year. It depends on the season, it depends on if they are available or not, because you know, with weather now, sometimes even if it's a season for peonies and it's too cold, they will not have peonies to sell for you. So that's why I don't recommend you to try to get your floral designer with more than 12 months. What we usually do is give our clients like a proposal with different estimates, options to choose, flowers, everything, pictures, whatever they need. Give them an estimate, but of course all this can change during the year because you don't know yet how many guests you're gonna have.
Remember, it is important to book your floral designer on time, but you'll probably get your personalized attention maybe about 4 to 6 months in advance.
6 months in advance.
But book them
yes.
quick. Well, she gets really booked quickly, so book her now.
Yeah.
Now tell me, should a bride and a groom reach their floral designer once they have their style visioned? Like if they have a mood board created, or should that be like handled with you? How does that work?
Not necessary. Usually all my brides start looking for a floral designer when they have an idea.
Okay.
Yeah, mood boards and social media pictures and everything. So once I get that idea, what I really like to do is tell them what I would like to do with that inspiration.
Ooh,
I don't like
that's when you get creative.
Yeah,
okay.
no, I don't like to do copy paste in anything. I really like to do something new every time. And if they told me that they trust in my taste and they trust what I do, I really like to think out of the box and try to do something different.
Because I think that's what we talked about earlier, you and I,
Yeah.
before we actually came on the boat, that is it really important to get a floral designer that has your style? And I loved your answer, right?
Yeah, I think every floral designer is different in their way, but we really like and love that new challenge.
Maybe
no?
you though. And you could tell, if you go look on her social media, on her Instagram handle, Vanessa Jaimes, you'll see the tremendous amount of different styles that she does, and it's all done by her, and they're just spectacular. How crucial is having a local floral designer on board?
Oh, yeah. That's very important. You know, a local floral designer will know the venue. They know what kind of flowers will work with the heat, the weather, the humidity, everything around here. And they know where to get stuff at last minute, or they know their suppliers. It is very hard if you want to bring your own floral designer and fly them in. They don't know where to buy things. It's not like we have a lot of things here in Cancun. It is a very small town.
But I think that, you know, don't get us wrong, you can fly your floral designer, but you have to probably have someone local.
Yeah, you have to buy your flowers here.
Okay.
It's not like they can just import everything. It's not that easy.
So it's really important to understand that having a local floral designer, I don't know, anything that can happen weather-wise, and they have plan B. They know exactly where to run and get another type of flowers if something happens,
last
right?
minute details, everything.
Here is a big question. Is the flower that you're choosing, is it in season? I feel like that's a big one for you guys.
I know, yeah. You have to ask your floral designer all the time what kind of flowers you can get easily and where you are getting married. What is in season
for your wedding date.
For your wedding day,
okay.
Yeah, because that changes all the time. And right now, again, with the weather that is crazy right now, you never know if the dendrobium orchids are going to be available or not, because if it's raining a lot, you will not have dendrobium orchids on your wedding, right?
So and after all, this is a destination beach wedding.
Yeah, you have to be very open on what your florist suggests. And at least what we do is we get the inspiration idea of what you would like for your wedding. And I know you're not gonna have, or you don't like the carnations or baby's breath. Don't worry, I'm not gonna use them. But at least I know that I can use hydrangeas or garden roses instead of your other flowers that are not working for your wedding.
Okay, so make sure that you talk to your floral designer and give them your specific wedding date and make sure that your florals are in season. Yeah. Should brides and grooms stick to one color palette when it comes to their floral design? Do you recommend that?
I recommend to stay or to have everything in the same mood.
Okay.
I really like when everything match. It doesn't have to be exactly the same, but it has to be at least the same idea. Like if you're doing a very organic and loose style, stick with that style. Of course, be open to if the flower is not really white and it's a little bit more ivory, it's okay. I mean, it's the same mood.
Okay. Even for pictures, for me, photographer, it's so like a big impact when you have the same color palette. It works so beautiful.
Yeah, at least the same style on everything. I did a couple of weddings that they wanted like the tropical colorful ceremony and then very garden loose and soft colors on the reception, and that's okay. We can do whatever you want, but in my opinion, and I always say all my clients to stick on the same idea, like everything cohesive. Yeah,
it's your wedding day, it's your choice, it's your style, your taste, and floral designers with experience obviously just give you the best advice.
Yeah, you have to listen to your floral designers.
If floral designing, if their florals overall is a priority, how to manage or how to squeeze out your floral budget?
Yeah, usually to all the brides, flowers are very important. I think
that's what dresses your wedding.
Yeah, that's what dresses your wedding.
And also I imagine that every flower has its own cost.
Yeah.
So if you, depending on what you want, then that's when your budget gets, you know, considered. Okay.
Like peonies. No,
okay.
Peonies. Oh. Everyone loves peonies.
Who doesn't? Come on.
Everyone loves peonies, but they're very expensive.
Ooh.
So
we have good taste.
Yeah, I know. I tell my brides all the time that if they like a flower that is expensive or that we have to bring it from other country, it's okay. Maybe we don't have to use them in all centerpieces, but on your bouquet or maybe a few details on your ceremony, that will look beautiful for your pictures.
I like that because you give them options of how to play with their budget. Okay.
Yeah, we always give them like the option of your bridal bouquet with peonies or without the peonies. So you can see the difference of prices, and that way you choose whatever you think will be best for you.
Or maybe they choose that their priority is the wedding ceremony, or maybe their tablescape or centerpieces, or maybe their bouquet.
Yeah.
Okay.
It depends. You need to try to find out how much it can be, all the floral design for your wedding, and how many things you want. because sometimes people say I would like very beautiful big centerpieces, and I don't mind the ceremony to have just a few flowers because it's only 20 minutes or 30 minutes ceremony. But I always tell my brides all the time, okay, it's only 20 minutes, but those are the pictures you're gonna frame. Those are the pictures for your I do and the wedding kiss, everything. So maybe you don't have to spend a lot of money on your ceremony, but you need to dress it very nice and beautiful, because those are the pictures you're gonna have. I have to tell you that I really love to give to all my clients like this little gift or a plus. I always give them a little surprise.
That's your signature, yeah, as Vanessa Jaimes.
That's what I do all the time. Okay, you don't have the budget for the peonies, but maybe a couple of peonies for your bouquet.
I think one of the things that we have in common, we love exceeding our clients' expectations. Yeah. And just kind of like to wrap it up, you've mentioned so many points, whether is a local vendor, understanding the heat, understanding, you know, what's in season. So I believe here that experience is probably a must a bit. A floral designer with experience?
The floral designer needs to know how to use the flowers and how they work in this kind of weather.
Because it's a destination beach wedding.
Yeah, so you need to know a lot of things and how to do it. Go with someone that did weddings before. You have to meet them first, of course. Yes. It doesn't matter if they only have 1 year or 14 years of experience. It's okay. I have 14 years, by the way.
14 years
doing flowers.
Don't say it too much, because then they'll do all the numbers, the math,
I know,
and then they'll
okay, I
count to see how
didn't
old
say
you are.
anything. Maybe if your flower design for your wedding is not that important, then you don't mind to do small little pieces or something very simple. It would be very nice to give a new floral designer new opportunities. Yeah, of course.
Just as long as you know that it is different to plan a wedding here in the beach in Mexico rather than back at home, right?
Yeah.
Thanks again to Vanessa Jaimes, floral designer, for being our special guest, and to Rosewood Mayakoba for hosting this interview. Also, special thank you to our makeup and hair artist, Gamaliel Alvarez. Remember to like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and follow us on Instagram. See you on our next video of Sail the Veil.